saw you. That was awesome, bro. Hey, welcome to Schumacher RC at West Coast Model RC for the Vintage Open Day on the 9th of October. So everyone was encouraged to bring down their vintage RCs and put them on display and even have a go. And there was some prizes for best concourse car, best paint, and best custom paint. Actually, I'll feature some of that stuff at the end of the video. Here we go, and we have a chat with Brad and have a closer look at some of those cars you just had a look at. So yeah, enjoy, get into it. Okay, so Total Scumbag RC is here at WCMRC for Vintage Day. I'm here with Brad, one of the organisers.
Hi,
so what's happening today, Brad?
Yes, I'm Brad from Tamiya Vintage Australia, and we're just organising a day for everyone to come out and run their cars. No racing, no pressure, just dust the old girls out and have a blast. We're sponsored by Ace Hobbies and West Coast Race Rate.
Awesome.
Put it all on for us. So.
And you've had a pretty good turnout, hey? What have we got here on the table, mate?
Okay, yeah, everyone put all their old vintage cars out. We've got a Tamiya Super Shot.
Super Shot.
Yeah, that was their top of the range at the time.
Look at that.
Had all the bells and whistles on it.
Yeah, pretty nice condition there, mate.
They're Tamiya Bigwig, probably one of the most hated.
Hated? What? Because it doesn't handle well, or what?
The body styling.
Yeah, okay.
No one liked
the look of it.
Nah, pretty much the same car underneath, but no one liked it.
I love this intake.
Yeah. Tamiya Frog. I think everyone would have started with a Frog or a Hornet at some time.
Awesome. Yeah.
The limited edition Hot Shot. That was to celebrate 30 years of Tamiya. So it came with this one-off gold body.
So is it for sale today? This one?
No. No for sale. Just a Porsche road car.
Awesome. Oh, is it another Tamiya, is it?
Yes, another Tamiya, yeah. These are all Tamiya,
all Tamiya,
a couple of Skylines.
Beautiful.
They're both Tamiyas. That's a Losi car from a guy called Brian Kindle. He passed away last year.
You've inherited it?
No, the original guy that made the car.
Oh, okay.
He was the world champion for RC when he was a kid.
Yeah.
So that was his own.
Look at that.
His own design, yeah. That was his, yeah. So that's why I've sort of kept that one just as a bit of a homage to him.
Very nice looking car, huh?
Yeah. You had the RC10, the gold pan.
So a couple of Team Associated.
Yeah, Team Associated.
Element they're known as today, really, aren't they?
They're probably the most famous one with the gold pan.
Yeah, so this is the A stamp.
Yes, A stamp on it.
Metal
so
frame.
Very first one out of the factory.
Incredible.
And then a few years later they changed it to a carbon fibre chassis.
Yep.
So essentially the same car. They just tried to keep the weight down.
Yeah. We like the metal one.
Yeah. It's a Yokomo.
Yokomo, so another brand. Yep.
870C Dogfighter. That's copied off the World Championship paint job by Masami Hiroshima. He came out in 1989 and won the world titles here in Australia.
Okay, yeah. Well, and he was running these colours.
That's exactly, yes. I've painted the car exactly like his Australian winning car.
That's awesome, yeah.
Porsche 959.
959, so another very rare one,
Yeah,
eh?
very.
Not so popular back in the day, maybe.
No, too small for off-road and not really good enough for an on-road car.
Yeah,
so they didn't sell very well, so that's what's made them rare.
But they are a Porsche rally car in real life, aren't they?
Yeah. Schumacher Cat.
That's very cool. Yeah.
They,
Have you driven this one much? How's that handle?
No. Oh, they're great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they set a standard that others just couldn't even.
They sort of just look like they're mint, hey?
And they had like a crash packs.
Oh yeah.
How good is the paint job on that Porsche?
Yeah. Kyosho Optima.
Yeah. So Kyosho, what did you say?
Yeah, Optima.
Optima.
Yeah. They had a chain. It's like a chain, like on a chainsaw, that runs through them because they didn't have belts or anything like that back in the day, so they just ran a chain.
We're going to make it work, they said.
Yeah, whatever. PB Mustang. They were from England. They're actually from the same people that made Schumacher.
Okay.
The guy that worked at that factory said, "Oh, I'm going to make my own remote control car."
Go back home and make
made his own car.
I've never heard of PB racing, but it definitely looks cool. Yeah.
Tamiya Advanti.
The F1 for the off-road, isn't it?
Probably Tamiya's biggest engineering marble piece that actually fell over on its head. It was hopeless.
Okay.
It had so many joins and
They
stuff.
tried to do all this stuff, eh?
They went so over the top that it was just hopeless.
Yeah, okay.
It was a disaster for them, a financial disaster.
That's pretty awesome for sitting on the shelf there.
Yes.
And the driver looks mint in there.
Marui Ninja, probably the best looking car in most people's opinion.
Yeah.
Just looks so sleek and like a Batmobile type thing.
Yeah. Definitely very cool.
I think Marui only made about 5 cars. Now they don't actually make handguns now in real life. Yeah.
Just the way the suspension's coming up through the bodies. Yeah.
That's their Ninja. This is their Samurai,
Yep.
and that's the same. Got the chain,
Look at that.
the chain drive there.
Yeah, you can't get chain drive RC cars these days, can you? Or maybe in the re-releases.
Because as I said, they never had belts or anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just your iconic Wild Willie.
The Wild Willie, which we just saw one running on the track. Yeah.
Can't beat that. Just a couple of Formula Ones.
So we got Senna,
Nigel Mansell.
These are incredible, aren't they? I reckon this one needs to win an award today.
Yeah. The Tyrrell.
Yeah, the Tyrrell.
Yeah, I think that was just like that because of the engineering with the 6 wheels at the front.
Yeah. Do you know if this is one of the originals or a re-release?
That's a re-release. Yeah.
No worries.
Re-release. Tamiya also made an Indy car.
Yeah.
You can see it's a lot longer than the.
I love the length of it. Hey.
Yeah, a lot longer.
Yeah, that big, huge wing on front.
Lotus.
Yeah, well, Chris's Lotus, we already know from other videos I've made. Send it around the track.
Sprint car.
But I reckon he's done a bit more detail work to this.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah, pretty incredible.
Sprint car.
Yeah, little brushed Indy car, isn't it? Over the story and stuff.
Blockhead Motors. That's like a limited edition one that's just come out now.
Beautiful.
It's from a car designer in Japan.
So the owner of this said he'll have it on the track later, so
Yes.
that'll be in the video coming up. Very cool.
Couple of drift cars.
Bloodbuster and then the old Tamiya. Yeah.
Was it Sand Scorcher? Oh, not Sand Scorcher. I can't even remember the name of that one.
That's right, Dr. Roberts.
Well, very collectible car.
Very cool. And look at this Sleeker. So I saw another one of these over there. There's 2 with the same paint today.
Yeah, I'm going to get mine out later.
Yep, okay. Oh, that must have been yours I saw there. Yeah, they're very iconic looking rally car, especially in these colours, aren't they?
Scale too, very, looks like a real deal.
Yeah. Alright, so we're back to what is this Mercedes?
Yeah, they've just come out. They're a re-release of an old model.
Okay,
so they've been selling like hotcakes.
So it's a re-release and he's already scuffed it.
Yeah.
This is not yours, is it?
No.
Yeah, no.
They handle mint, they fly. They're pretty much a Formula 1 car underneath.
Yeah,
just with a big body on it. So.
Yep, pan car.
Yeah.
No, definitely, it looks cooler than the pan cars that we see around here normally.
Just so scale looking, yeah,
absolutely.
Not like out of a jelly mould, yeah. The bug.
The little bug. I think Simon's got one over there as well.
Yeah, he's got the original. Yeah. And these are beautiful and they got a hard body on them.
Yeah, okay.
So you got to be very careful racing. You scratch them and stuff. Yeah.
Simon's going to be running his around the track.
Yeah. A couple of new ones that have come out.
Opel road car and a Subaru off-road.
Yeah, WRX.
Sell by the tyres, really. Yeah.
They're great little things. $250. Get them out. Just run them.
Looking awesome, hey.
The Jägermeister. They're quite nice.
Very cool, isn't it? Jägermeister Porsche.
Yeah, and they've got some massive back tyres on them.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Fat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all sitting low.
Tamiya, they're also all Tamiya again. They brought out a full drive Formula 1 car.
Is that what this is?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. It's got a shaft in the middle and it's full drive.
Is that body's just sitting on top, eh?
Yeah. Probably the most scale looking.
It almost looks a bit like the TC setup that I've got.
Yeah, and there's a shaft here running down for the full drive system.
Interesting, isn't it?
I think it lasted about 1 year before it got banned from racing. It was just so fast. And the full drive Formula 1 car defeats the purpose.
Yeah, no, definitely.
See, I'm having trouble with the best custom.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm
Right, this is a Clodbuster, isn't it, mate?
yeah,
Do you want to tell me something about it, or?
honestly, this was based off Daniel Ricciardo's 2019 helmet, actually.
That's awesome information. Thank you.
Yeah, that was the one we did. To replicate his helmet, and did a bit of monster truck racing to have a bit of fun with it. So,
nice. Well, we have to get a Mercedes logo for his 2023 helmet, eh?
Yeah, for his reserve driver role.
The Blitzer Beetle, I think they were about 2011 they came out.
Yeah.
The re-release.
Yeah.
I love the orange wheels.
Super popular, and they actually handle really nice because they're so kind of fat.
Yeah,
big
that
fat
width
tyres,
really
yeah.
helps it. Yeah, so stable. Very nice.
Super Suit, that was to me as a big attempt at trying to win a world championship in a two-wheel drive.
Oh, yeah, and how'd they go?
They were alright.
Yeah. These are interesting looking tyres.
Look, I think the car, there's nothing wrong with the car. It's just you had these American teams like Team Associated that were bringing 30 drivers to an event versus 2 Tamiya drivers.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
they were just outgunned.
Yeah.
And you know, Associated through a check, you know, unwritten checkbook at the thing.
And so I've never seen anything like this. Like,
Yes. So this is a Tamiya sidecar.
Tamiya sidecar. Do you have any idea what year that would be?
There you go.
81.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Super rare.
How come I've never seen Simon ripping around the track with it?
Because there's more chance of trying to find Bigfoot alive than trying to find any parts for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And then we got Simon's speed. Oh,
car, yes.
that's the Wild Willy,
Yeah.
is it? Yeah.
Yeah, with the more factory style paint job. I
Yeah.
noticed here he's got the little hook. Probably the rarest part on the whole car.
Oh, really?
Seems
Okay.
to just vanish.
This car has had like the best looking drivers.
Yes, it's a very iconic helmet
They're
with his
very
big crazy
cool.
eyes.
I'm just going to move it back for a sec just to have a look at the Speedway car here, hey? Looks like it's got a nitro motor in, but it doesn't, does it?
Yeah, very scale looking.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll have to build a special track that only goes left for that one, hey?
Kyosho. These 4 here are all Kyosho.
Kyosho buggies,
Yeah, so you had your Tomahawk, and these are always like totally different to Tamiya. They tried to build them very real, like metal chassis rails and
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Very cool. So if you had to choose a favourite out of these 4 Kyoshos, which one would you pick?
Oh, the mid.
Because you like yellow?
Yeah, no, that was just their big race weapon, you know. Had everything thrown at it.
It almost looks like it's got 6 wheels here.
Yeah.
Very cool, man.
Turbo Squawk, everyone loves these.
Yeah.
Same, just that old classic dune buggy look.
Really
And it's
is,
the same. It's pretty much the same chassis as that. So
Just get on
With
that
those
paper.
rails,
yeah, and the tub.
which at the time is quite sort of innovative for these RCs, isn't
Yes.
it? Putting those rails in. Yeah.
Yeah, well at the time I think they were trying to build toy cars like real cars, but that didn't really work in real life.
Yeah,
As in on the track, you know.
yeah.
Hence why, like that gold pan, they tried to build it like a real car with real chassis, but then suddenly they realised, oh, we can just use a bit of carbon fibre.
Yeah.
Something, yeah.
Make it work, yeah.
The Avanti Black Special.
Wow.
I did show you the blue one over there earlier.
Yep, that's it. And you said it's shit.
It's a flop. It was a flop. Yes.
But it doesn't look shit.
No, it's a technical marble piece like the space shuttle.
Yeah.
But it's just fundamentally flawed in every. There were so many links here. They kept snapping and everything needed adjusting. And anyway, so they thought they'd bring out one a few years later, the Black Special.
I want a helmet like this with Tamiya and the buzz. Very cool.
Hornet.
So
Everyone had that.
yeah, I think my mate's got a couple in his shed. He should have brought them down.
Another Schumacher Cat. Cat stands for competition all-terrain.
I think I'm a huge fan of these Schumacher buggies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
They were really good. Another big wig.
Yeah, we hate them. No, we don't hate you.
Terra Scorcher. This one's put a custom carbon fibre chassis on it.
Yeah, so that's aftermarket.
Yeah,
stuff.
aftermarket, yeah.
So that looks a bit similar to this to me.
Yes. Yeah, they were all in that same sort of era. They kind of got rid of all the bars and stuff and tried to go back to more simpler sort of setup. Yeah, which worked a lot nicer. So the Schumacher Top Cat. Yeah, another, which would be the sister car to that.
I think I'm a bit of a fan of the Schumacher brand.
Yeah.
And so, mate, I'll tell you something about me. I love sandwiches.
Yeah.
In my lunchbox.
Yes.
Is there any sandwiches in here? So I've swapped out Brad for Alex. Alex is going to tell me a little bit about these Schumacher buggies. So what have we got here, Alex? What's going on?
Okay, so first up we've got a 1987 world's replica of the Masami winning car, which is a Schumacher Cat XLS four-wheel drive.
So this is a replica of the car that won '87.
Exactly. Yeah. So that was the second Worlds in 1987, and Masami won that.
Your son won that.
Awesome. So this car was designed by Cecil Schumacher out of England, and Cecil comes from a Formula One background, so some high-tech stuff was added at the time, which made it quite distinct on the track.
So where was that Worlds event held?
That was in the UK as well. So that was at Romsey, yeah. This particular car has got a lot of modern additions to it, modern extras and the hop-ups on it, so it's pretty heavily spec'd over the standard boxed car.
Yeah.
A lot of carbon fibre on this car, and
that's for its racing. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, for me personally, I had one of these as a second-hand car as a kid, and this one really goes back to that. Just reminds me of those days.
It's the car that really speaks to you.
So this one has all the extras that I couldn't afford as a kid.
Very cool.
Yes.
World's replica right there. Very nice, man. Very nice.
And following on from that, we've got the first two-wheel drive competition buggy that Schumacher developed. This is again a re-release of the original.
Yeah.
Again, late 80s buggy. This is the top cap.
The top cap. It almost looks flimsy at the front here.
Yeah, and this goes back again to.
I'll just come around here.
This goes back to Cecil Schumacher's Formula One days, really, with the lay-down shock absorber design. So take the body off, and you'll get a better idea of that.
You can definitely, maybe that's what stood out to me. It looked flimsy almost because it's just different. You know?
So we have the lay-down shock design. It still features their legendary crashback system.
Yep.
So that's quite a complex arrangement of pivots and points on the front.
And saved quite a lot of people some repairs, hey?
It did, yeah. This car lasted for around 2 years, I think, before they changed over to the Cougar and they went more conventional on the front.
Yeah, no worries.
But that's the top cap.
Yeah, your little roller that you love, eh? And are these your cars as well?
Yeah, so moving on here, we've got a Tamiya Vanquish in here, which again, 80s car, part of the Egress Avanti family, 4-drive again. This one has a few extras on it. It's got some carbon fibre upgrades on some of the known weak points, and it's got the modern uprights things on it, so it's a stronger car. And next to that,
fun to drive?
yeah, they are. They're quite unique because they've got a centre diff, which makes them quite different. Where a lot of the 4-drive cars don't have a centre diff,
yeah.
So that makes it quite different. They are quite a smooth car, and this one has the upgraded dampers on it as well. So rather than the plastic CVAs, it's got the aluminium dampers.
Nice, yeah.
And moving on, we've got another Schumacher there, new to my stable. Hasn't been restored yet. It's a Fireblade from the late 90s.
So not restored, no excuse not to put it on the track today, hey?
That would be good, but how it would handle, I've no idea because it's been sat in the shed for some time.
Yeah.
But this, this one is around 1999, 2-wheel drive again. So it's really the evolution going on from what the top cat started.
Yeah, okay, very cool. Is the lunchbox yours?
And
as well?
lunchbox is mine, yeah. That's just a bit of fun.
So what's your favourite sandwich filling?
Ham and cheese, maybe.
I love a continental roll myself. Yeah, I love a sandwich. So there's no sandwiches in here today?
No sandwiches in here today, unfortunately.
No worries.
It is wired up. It does run. It's a bit of fun, but really, sort of, this was just again harping back to the books, the childhood books. You know, you're seeing your friends with stuff like this.
And so this body is that?
It's a hard body, painted externally.
So you painted this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is all your designs.
It's a box art. It's the modern Riri sticker set, box art design.
Okay, yeah.
But trying to keep that sort of scale look with a few niceties. You know, just pulling out some details on the paintwork.
All right, so we're over at the Big Rigs WA travel, but there's no Big Rigs. What have we got here, mate?
Well, that's a first edition Bruiser.
Look at that. I love the colour. Hog heaven, hey?
Yep.
Is this your car?
Yep, they're all mine.
Yep, nice. Your own special table, hey?
Yeah. Big rigs, that's all.
Lovely.
Next one is your Blazer. It's the Holy Grail.
So I've heard that this one could be like $4,000 or $5,000 or something.
Very
yeah?
easily.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
And that one's been painted by Brad Ives from Big Rigs.
Yep. Is he a local here?
Yeah, he's one of our local boys.
Yeah. Look at that. So the Blazing Blazer, is it a Tamiya?
That's it to me.
It is, yeah. So that's like the holy grail today. That's what people are loving. What do we got?
That's a number 1 sand scorcher.
And what do you mean by number 1?
It's a Mark 1. It's one of the first ones. First what built.
And you haven't put any scratches on it, mate?
No, that's original colour. These are all shelf queens.
Yeah. Beautiful. The Baja bug plate. Hey, that's very cute. And then we're on. So there was another Dr. Roberts racing over there, but we weren't sure what it was. So I'd love to know about this.
Yeah, that's an original Budweiser Rough Rider.
Budweiser Rough Rider. So beer company started making cars?
No, it's a Tamiya, but they just use the names and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. So it's the Rough Rider.
Yeah.
I've been told to read the sticker.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? That's awesome.
It's a Ferrari looking buggy.
That belongs to this gentleman here, these two.
Oh yeah. Would you like to tell me about this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Not that one, that's not mine.
That's not yours?
But the Lancia and the Taxi Beetle.
So you got some amazing old school colours on this paint, hey?
Yeah, thanks.
Very cool.
Just used the Tamiya sprays for that one, for the Lancia, but mixed in with some water slide decals, just to get the different branding and sponsors on there.
And is this all metal, hey?
No, that's just sprayed. I like to spray the frames up and colour everything I can. Just to
make it
give
look
a good
cool.
look.
And then, so this taxi seems to be getting a bit of attention. How come, mate?
Yeah, I'm very quite pleased with that.
Yeah.
Spent a bit of time on getting it right.
So what's it say on the side of the here?
That is Big Nuts.
It says Big Nuts. Is that your nickname from high school or what, mate?
No, I wish that'd be pretty funny. I've got the fees on there, the prices per 1/9 of a mile, and there's a little slogan on the back here too.
Oh yeah.
On the back of the roof saying "Go faster with Big Nuts."
Yeah, nice.
Just little, and here I especially love this. I've got a little bumper sticker here. I thought that was really
Honk
nice.
if you love Tamiya. And it's the nut job, man. So you make these stickers yourself, do you? Some of it?
Yeah, water slide decals.
Yeah.
And, just a lot of a bit of the salt technique, sanding and painting, and
Yeah. And so what is this based on? Like, what is this track?
this is the Monster Beetle.
Monster Beetle.
And
Yeah.
I've made it the Monster Taxi.
The Monster Taxi. Yeah.
I've done on the back there.
Oh, it's got the lights on. The Monster Taxi, that's its name there. Yeah. Go faster with Big Nuts.
Yeah.
So is this going to have a go on the track today, mate?
I'll run it on the beach and on the grass, but I thought if it takes a tumble on the track, I might be a bit upset. So,
Yeah.
especially with the little wiggle wheels go. It's mostly a soft runner. Okay.
Yeah,
Not a complete shelf queen, but a soft runner.
That's understandable. But if you do decide to get on track, you got to let me know.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
All right. So I've got a few trucks here. I don't have an expert with me, so I'm not sure what they are. If you want to chime in on the video and let me know, we got a Bruiser, Toyota Bruiser. Big brute, nitro brute. This is the monster truck table. And the big nitro motor. Super cool. And a couple of little buggies. G'day mate, so how you going? These are your cars here today?
Yeah.
So what made you fall in love with Tamiya cars?
As a kid, all my friends were getting Tamiya cars for Christmas, and it was just not just out of the object, you know what I mean, for my parents.
Yeah.
So I eventually got a Tamiya car, a Grasshopper that were just all bits, and then like fully restored it.
Like this one here, huh?
Yeah,
Yep.
but originally back in the 80s, restored it and just sort of had a passion for the build and the running of them. So then, yeah, I just initially set out to buy the 4 cars that I had as a kid. And now I've got some 30 odd cars, so...
I can see that you have a real attention to detail with some of these paint details, and the drivers in these Wild Willies are just like some of the best looking figures in RC possibly, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they're up there. They're good. The Evil Knievel guy was painted by a guy in England called Rob Edwards.
Yeah, Rob Edwards.
Yeah.
What a legend.
He's the Willy man, do you know what I mean? Really, he's a good painter.
Yeah.
This one I've done, I've got this car. Oh dear. Both of these I've redone.
Vintage destruction over there.
Yeah, a bit of carnage.
And then you've got an attack vehicle, a real bit of army.
FAV, yeah. that's been built since 1983, I believe, and never ever run. Period radio gearing, the attack.
Yeah, look at you go, yeah.
So they've re-released this car. These are all OG, do you know what I mean? So like, this is from '89. This is the predecessor of the Avante, the Aggress.
Yep, I saw some of them over there, yep.
These command quite a bit
I
of money
don't
right
think we've
now.
seen one of them over there though.
No, that's Kyosho Shadow. So I guess the Shadow is Kyosho's like for like the Hot Shot 2, that era.
Okay.
So that was around in the 80s as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what we brought today.
Well, I'm going to choose this one as my favourite of your cars.
That's cool, man. That's cool, man. There's good detail on that. It's different. It's a bit of a Marmite car, but I like it. So yeah.
No, thank you very much for the
No worries,
information.
brother.
Yeah, I
Thanks, man.
appreciate it. Turbo Scorpion. So we got the first Nick that brought the kit today, but not assembled. This is what it looks like. Big Andrew cooking us lunch.
I don't know.
The holiday buggy.
Rings a bell.
Can I say a name on there? No.
Senna. Is it Ayrton Senna?
It probably is with that yellow helmet now, yeah. Ayrton Senna, yeah.
I don't really like F1 cars, but
I love F1.
got a couple.
Yeah, I'll come down on Wednesdays, drive my F1.
Yeah.
Couple of Tyrrells.
We do want to dedicate the day in part to someone who's not with us anymore, Adam, who I'm sure most of you knew, met, had some dealings with, and we just wanted to remember him today. He did love his vintage cars.
No?
Oh, it's a little bit drifty, eh? It's quick, hey?
Sorry about that.
Hey!
Hello, be careful of those other cars, alright? If you come in near another car, you just let off the throttle, alright?
So you happy with Vintage Day, Nick?
Mate, it's a great day. I am super happy with Vintage Day. It's great to see all these old school cars getting out around the track.
And you're going to have your Turbo Scorp built by the end of the day, or what?
Oh no, definitely not. Yeah, I'm having too much fun playing with the old Duratracks today, so.
So Total Scumbag RC's getting out of here, but that's Vintage Day at WCMRC with the press.
Fantastic day.
On your new layout. Great work.